Hi, I'm doing a Faryal Makhdoom inspired look today and I hope you enjoy. So to start off with, I'm going to prime my eyes using the 17 Photo Primer. This is a really good primer. It really doesn't make your makeup last all day, but I'm going to use this for my eyes. Next, I'm going to add a Maybelline Color Tattoo in on bronze to my first half of the eyelid, and this is going to act as a base for the eyeshadow that I'll be using after. So now I'm going to use a sellotape strip for the outer corner of my eyes because I want that straight line that Faryal has on her wedding. So I'm going to apply Mulch from MAC on the first half of my lid where I use the Maybelline Color Tattoo. So now I'm going to be using Carbon from MAC, and this will act as a soft transition between the two colours. So as you can see, I'm just lightly patting the carbon on top of the mulch so that it's not too harsh. So now using the Maybelline gel liner, I'm just going to use this as the base for the outer corner for when I add the black or carbon from MAC, and that will just set the whole makeup and it will make the eyeshadow last all day. So now I'm just going to blend out the gel liner. You don't have to blend it too much because it is just a base, but you do have to blend it a bit. It will be so much easier for later. So now that both sides are done, I'm just going to blend it out a bit more just to get rid of any harsh lines. So now I'm just using a bit of black eyeshadow on the angle brush to set the gel liner, and I'm also winging it out a bit because that's what L'Oreal has in her pictures, and that's how she looked on her wedding. So now I'm just going to pat some black eyeshadow on the carbon to make it last all day. So now this is really quite simple and quite basic. You just got to blend out the eyeshadow for no harsh lines. So now for the eyeliner, I'm just going to use the angled brush with some gel liner on it, and I'm going to wing it out a bit and just take it in the inner corners and take it down the eyes as well. Also, I'm going to take it in the waterline as well, because I think gel liner is the best thing to use for the waterline. It just lasts all day and it does not smudge. Also, take your time while you're doing the eyeliner, because you don't want to mess up your eye makeup with just one little mistake with the eyeliner. Take your time and do not rush. So now I'm taking off the sellotape, and as you can see, you got that beautiful straight line that Faryal has. So I'm now going to apply some coats of mascara using the Benefit Their Real Mascara. So I'm going to come back to the eyes layer. Now I'm moving on to the face. I'm going to use a primer. I'm using the Nivea hydrating primer, and this primer is really good because it acts as a moisturizer plus a primer, and it makes your makeup last all day, leaving your skin feeling hydrated as well. So now for foundation, I'm using the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation, and this foundation is really good for giving you full coverage, and it makes your face looking flawless as well, which is what L'Oreal has on her wedding. I'm going to use the Real Technique stippling brush for this, and I'm also going to use this brush to blend out the foundation as well. So your skin should be looking pretty flawless right now, and now it is time to move on to the contouring and highlighting. I'm going to use my eBay concealer palette for the contouring, using the cream bronzy sort of colour, and I must say that this palette is really good, and I have a full review on it on my blog, and I'll put the link down below. So to apply the contour, you're just going to find the hollows of your cheeks first, and you can do that by pouting. If you want a full video on how to contour and highlight, let me know and I will do it as soon as I can. So I am now applying a highlighter on my cheekbone using the concealer brush. I used the whitey sort of creamy highlighter that I had in my palette, but I changed it after to the lightest concealer colour I had in there because I feel that works better. and I'm just going to blend it out using my foundation brush that I used, and that was a stippling brush by Real Techniques. So I didn't record me applying the blush because it stopped recording, but at the moment in the video it looks like I have a lot of blusher on and it looks really horrible, but I promise you it did not look like that when I applied it. I don't know what happened, but towards the end of the video you will see that it didn't really look like that. So I'm now applying my doing my eyebrows, sorry, and I am using an angle brush using Handwritten from MAC, and I'm just filling my eyebrows with that. Going back to the eyes, I'm just going to apply my false lashes now. And but when you're applying false lashes, you need to make sure that when you're applying the glue needs to be tacky before you put on, otherwise it's just going to not work. Some people like to apply the lashes with tweezers, but I prefer it without tweezers, but of course you put on the way you want to. I'm using this Revlon mineral finishing powder, but I use it as a highlighter, and I'm just going to use this with a concealer brush and put on my brow bone. I'm now going on to the lips, and I am using Revlon lipstick in blush, and Faryal has quite nude pinky lips on her wedding, so I think this is close enough to what I have, but I'm also going to apply a Maxfactor lipfinity lip gloss on top of it as well. So I forgot to contour my nose before, but no worries, I've remembered now, and I'm just going to contour it using Handwritten from MAC using the concealer brush, and I'm going to set it using my stippling brush that I use for foundation. So this is the final look. I hope you liked it, and you can try it out as well. And yeah, that's it really. Subscribe, like, comment, whatnot, and hope to see you soon. Next time I'm going to be doing a back to school makeup tutorial, and that is bye bye.